welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a quick, well, hopefully quick, get ready with me. This is going to be like a Thanksgiving Day inspired makeup look. Okay, so if I forget to mention everything, as always, it'll be listed below. I look so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a little bit of primer. And I'm gonna use the all-nighter just because realistically, if you are gonna wear makeup for the holidays, you want something that's gonna last you all night. And I need to put some lip balm on too. My lips are always dry and my face is totally breaking out. If you guys can see that, it looks really, really bad. I recently did one of the Biore strips right there just because, I mean, I never do, but I just thought, why not? And I don't know if it irritated my forehead or what happened. And actually I'm just breaking out in general. This is just, I'm having a moment. Also, I put on a ton of primer just because I just washed my face and I knew I was wearing makeup, so I didn't put on any moisturizer. And I do that a lot. I'll like use my primer as moisturizer. Okay, so now that we have the primer on, I'm gonna go straight in with some foundation. So here's my thing, and I feel like I've said this before. If you have watched any other videos that I've done as far as like makeup for the holidays, I always say, this is if I'm gonna wear anything at all, because I feel like I never do. And I'm usually pretty hard on myself. I'm just like, why don't you do better? Like, some people really get dressed up and, you know, look really nice for the holidays. And I was kind of thinking about it and I was like, geez, like, why don't like I ever do that? Like, I don't understand. Like, what's my deal? But here's my thing I was thinking about. Comment below how many places you have to go on holidays, like on Thanksgiving or on Christmas, which I'm not complaining at all because that's not a problem. Having too many people or having a lot of people in your life, I don't want to say too many, having a lot of people in your life that you love and want to spend time with, that is never a problem. But I was just thinking about it, that realistically on Christmas or Thanksgiving, a lot of these holidays, my husband and I have to typically go to two places because we'll spend the holiday with his family and my family. I don't know, I'd probably have to for sure wake up super early if I was gonna like full on get ready, like hair, makeup, the whole nine. I would have to get up really early for that. Just because we usually start the day earlier so we can get to the next person's house and, you know, we have to time everything out. So it's just something to think about. Not trying to like whine too much, but yeah, just something I want to think about. I feel like though, quick note on foundation or makeup, I guess in general for holidays, I think it's so important to go with your tried and true products that you just know are gonna be really comfortable and they're gonna wear really easy. So something that your skin works really well with. That's what you wanna go with. And I love this. You know, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm obsessed with the Pat McGrath, and it just gives a very like barely there finish, which is perfect for the holidays because you want to be comfortable. I don't care what anybody says. Well, at least the average girl. I feel like the average girl, you want to be comfortable, you know, throughout the day. So you might want to look cute, but you can, you know, have it both ways. So now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. This is my favorite concealer right now. It's so good. And I'm just concealing underneath my eyes and on top because if I do wear any makeup, it would be like pretty basic. Just because, like I said, I have, you know, people to see, things to do, so don't have a ton of time to be doing like intricate makeup. It would just be something quick, realistically. And as far as like face powder, this is the only powder I'm going to use. This is the Pat McGrath, her under eye powder, because I have noticed recently, I don't know what it is. Actually, I do. It's probably because the weather changed, because it is getting colder. But recently, whenever I use like actual face powder, I just feel like I look so dry. I don't know. So yeah, I've been kind of like skipping over face powder the last couple of days just to see if that makes a difference, and it really does. So I'm just gonna skip like an all over face powder. I'm just gonna set underneath the eyes, and then I'm gonna go straight into bronzer. So this is the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie, and I haven't used this in a really long time, so I need to switch it up and start using some products I don't always use. Also, okay, speaking of holidays and, you know, how you look, my other thing is appearances. I feel like I really want to, I don't know, look decent this year. I know people make jokes about it, but I legit roll up to Thanksgiving dinner in sweatpants. And then when I see people on Instagram or, you know, just whatever, like pictures from your family and stuff, everyone looks so nice. And I'm just like, I feel like I need to do better. Like, this is something that I would wear. This, just like a sweatshirt and some leggings. Because I really am all about comfort, which I don't think is necessarily bad. I don't want to completely lose that, but sometimes I feel like I just need to do a little bit better. So we'll see this year. I might try to wear something a little bit more like stylish and put together. And then, I mean, you could always change. So just bring a nice big purse and have your sweats inside your bag. Wait, take pictures and do all that. And then after you're done eating, if you're still gonna hang out, just excuse yourself to the bathroom and go change. I mean, if you're really comfortable, I wouldn't do that if I was at like an actual party, but with like family, yeah, that's definitely something that I would do. I'm gonna load up on the bronzer because I'm trying to, it legit looks like connect the dots on my forehead. I also have a facial planned for Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. Thank God, because I clearly need it. Normally I use the normal Hoola bronzer to contour my nose, but I just really, really love this bronzer right now. So I'm just gonna use the same color, and we're just doing a light contour anyway, so we're just gonna use the same bronzer. And then I'm gonna grab a little fluffy brush into, again, the same bronzer, and I'm just going to really lightly dust a little bit of color into the crease. Okay, bronzer is done. Now for blush, I'm gonna go into my little palette, and I think I kind of want to use Gingerly just because it is a really beautiful, like, neutral nude shade, and it's just kind of what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna grab my blush brush. Like, it adds color, but I don't know, just in a really, really subtle way. The nice thing about blushes like this is it goes with any lip. And really any outfit too. It's just gonna complement everything because it's so neutral. And then last for the face, I'm gonna use this as a highlight. It's the Hourglass, the Ambient Powder in Luminous Light, which is not technically a highlighter, but it works and it's a really nice subtle. It gives you a nice subtle glow, which I've just really been into. Honestly, for like the last, I'd say at least a year. I do prefer, I mean, every once in a while I'll go and grab one of my highlighters that's a little bit more like bam in your face, but I really do like a subtle, just a subtle head tilt type of glow. And because this is so subtle, even though I'm kind of going for a very relaxed look, I don't mind putting on a little bit more of this. Just because I know it's not going to like take over. It's really just gonna, I don't know, make you look like nice and healthy. So I'm gonna switch over to the Morphe E36 and I'm just going to dab a little bit of this in the inner corner, which I can see the difference between this one and this one. I feel like it adds a little something, but nothing too crazy. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna stop with all the face makeup. I'm gonna go and do eyebrows and mascara, and then I'll be right back to show you guys the lip. Okay, so I'm back. I finished my makeup and I did change. I decided to go ahead and put on this like sweater just because, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit more like Thanksgiving-esque. And I threw on the watch because I feel like it matched. So, on my lips really fast. So I am wearing this lipstick. It's by Merit and it is in the shade 1990. And I specifically bought this for a Thanksgiving Day makeup look. And I have to be honest, I love it. It did not disappoint. I love the Merit lipsticks in general. This is the shade Slip, and I have definitely talked about Slip, I feel like a lot on my channel, and I feel like I've worn it a decent amount of times too. So I'm gonna swatch both of these next to each other just so I can show you guys what they look like. These lipsticks are so nice, and I'll tell you why. Okay, do you guys see how sheer those are? So this is Slip, and this one is 1990. And I went over this, like I wanna say at least 3 or 4 times. So it tells you how sheer it is, but on my lips, I mean, obviously I do have some natural like lip pigment that's adding to the color, but I built this up a lot, and that's why I love these, because you can build them. So if you want a little bit more of like an opaque look, you can get it. If you want a little bit more of like a sheer, just barely there, like tinted kind of lip balm, you can get that as well. And the nice thing about lip colors like this is when you're going to like a holiday party or a holiday function where there's like food and drinks and I don't know, you're just mingling and talking a lot, these are really comfortable. And I feel like if you're like drinking like champagne or eggnog or you're eating, they're easy to reapply. They're just like a really forgiving lipstick, if that makes sense. It's not something that's, you know, if you smudge or like tap your napkin too much, like it's gonna get all over the place. They're really very forgiving and super comfortable. I mean, a lot of the lipsticks, like the old school bullet lipsticks are, I feel like, pretty comfortable, but these are even more comfortable. They feel like a lip balm. Honestly, it feels like just like a tinted lip balm that you can build. So love those. But yeah, other than that, this completes the look. I am very happy with how everything turned out. This is definitely something that I would realistically wear. If I wake up in time to do my makeup, I feel like this would be a really great Thanksgiving Day makeup look. So if you guys agree, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.